Hey guys, what's up? It's the Culture Detective here, investigating your favorite countries. Your favorite countries? What are they? I bet one of them has to be Italy, and that's why today I'll be talking about Italy. Yeah, this is the part 2 to my Italy video, because I had been to Italy like 6 years ago, and I didn't pick where to go, so the adults are in control. And I'm gonna give some background story. Me, my family, my cousin's family went to Italy in the summer of 2013 with my cousin's family's friend and her boyfriend. So that's a lot of people. And we went to Italy for vacation after the France vacation, which isn't really a vacation, more like a educational trip. But Italy, we're actually having a vacation over there, and we had all right. Anyway, come on. Alright, so I've been waiting for half an hour. My dad's finally gone from the room, and I can safely talk about what we did in Italy without him finding out that I actually have a YouTube channel for 2 years now. So anyway, we'll continue at day 23. I'm just gonna go through all the places I've been to before day 23. Day 1, I went from Hong Kong airport to Paris, and Paris to Biarritz. Day 2, it's Biarritz. We stayed at a really nice village, de Vacances, le Domaine de Fanson. And day 3, we went to a musical academy to play flute, and the same for the same for the entire week later. Day 6, the same. Day 7, we went to somewhere in Bayonne, in the city center, to celebrate a huge festival, and we ended up in Place Saint-Eugène to have dinner in a restaurant called Le Capri. Day 8, we went to Atelier du Piment in Espelette to check out the piment, the chili. And then of course we have the chocolatier Anton in Espelette. And then at the end we went to Saint-Jean-de-Luz, and we had fun in Rue de la République. It's kind of crazy how I figured out all the address of these places 5 years later, only using Google Map. Day 9, we finally went to Paris. We went to Bercy village at the east of Paris. We stayed at the Pullman Hotel, but before going there, we had Vietnamese noodles. First meal in Paris. Vietnamese noodles. Yes, 13th arrondissement. Think about that. And then day 10, we went to Versailles, the Palace of Versailles. We went to Quillet de Vilton, whatever that is. I think that is it's a farm. And then we went to Bateau Mouchet. I'm probably butchering all the French here, but we went along riverside on a boat, sunset, real beautiful. Day 11, we went to the Eiffel Tower, and then after that we went to the Palace of Louvre, which is awesome. And then at night we had dinner in Bercy village, and then at day 12 we went to Musée Ferrari, we went to Musée du Rodin, and then after that afternoon we went to Sacré-Cœur, and then on day 13 we went to Rue de Rome. We went to and then day 14 we went to Notre Dame, and then day 15 we went to Lyon after the whole education trip finished. All the, the musical academy students all went back to Hong Kong, but the important people stayed, including me. And yeah, we went to Lyon to visit my uncle's friends. And then on day 16, we flew to Italy, landed in Fiumicino Airport in Rome, and we drove all the way into somewhere in between Umbria and Tuscany. And then, that's our house. And then at day 17, we went to Rome to pick up my dad. And then after that, we went to Rome, pick up my dad. And then day 18, we went to Firenze to check out the old bridge. We had lunch over there. We had gelato almost every single day in Italy. And then we went to the Cathedral of Santa Maria del Fiore. And then at night, we went to the Leaning Tower of Pisa. And then at day 19, we went to the mall luxury outlets in Lecce, and then Voltichiana outlet village, and in Arezzo. And then on day 20, we went to Milano. We went to Santa Maria del Grazia to check out the Last Supper. We went to Castello Sforzesco for a very brief moment for some reason. And then at day 21, we went to a lake, a lago. And on day 22, we went to Vatican City and more Roma. On day 23, we did nothing but staying at home. If we did something, I probably forgot because it took place 6 years ago. However, I do have some clips, video clips I took like 10 million years ago, aka 6 million years ago, 6 years ago. And it's probably going to tell me something about it. But yeah, anyway, we stayed at the house. Oh, I can't play it. Damn. But anyway, yeah. We stayed in the house. It was somewhere in Strada Provinciale 301 between Umbria and Tuscany. On day 24, my parents also wanted to take a rest, even though they already did on day 23, but whatever. Me and my cousins wanted to go somewhere, of course, and me too, of course. So my cousin's family and I, we went north to Bologna. Yeah. So I'm not a huge expert in Italy. And back then, 6 years ago, I know nothing, so I don't know where in the world is Bologna. But yeah, here we go, Bologna. If you like cooking, you may know that the spaghetti in Bologna is the very famous, tomato sauce and minced pork spaghetti. It's pork, right? Jeez, if I get something wrong, the Italians will kill me. Yeah, anyway, we just went to Bologna. We walked around a little bit. There are some really cool, really cool streets. Like these really narrow streets, very European streets. And there are like these orange walls. Yeah. And we also went to a plaza, which is the Piazza Maggiore. And we went to a McDonald's in there because we were thirsty. So we bought a drink. Yeah. Also, it says here we went to Via Massimo d'Azeglio. That is probably the road that I was talking about. That road, Via Massimo d'Azeglio. Yeah, that's probably the road I was talking about in Bologna. Yeah. And Bologna is not like a really special city, in my opinion. But it's still another really beautiful northern Italian city that you should definitely check out. Also check out the spaghetti, Bologna spaghetti there, because you know it's the OG. It's the OG. It's where the Bolognese spaghetti came from. So yeah. On day 25, we decided to go to Museo Ferrari in Maranello. Yes, and I'm like I loved cars for a very short period in my life. I don't know why, and then very soon after, I don't care about cars. I don't care for cars at all. But for a very, very brief period of time, I was actually kind of fascinated by cars, and one of the reasons why was because I went to this museum, the Museum of Ferrari, and yeah, it's awesome. It's all Ferraris, cause duh. And before going in, we had lunch in a restaurant. Yeah, and then yeah, this is a really great museum. You know what? I'm gonna find a video. And yeah, also we also had gelato in Bologna. Anyway, Museo Ferrari in Maranello, really cool. Actually, a pretty big museum. There we go. Now we're entering it. We have a sliding door, many different models. Underground, we see a lot of trophies, and a lot of them belongs to Michael Schumacher, I think. That's his name, right? Yeah, and then we also have a lot of different Ferraris, green ones as well, but they're rare. Most of them are red. Ferrari Enzo. That is, we got the Formula, we got the Evoluzione, and then we have a room where we see all these different Ferraris and different movies. But the best part about the museum is the La Ferrari, and it was a huge thing in 2013 because it just came out in like a year before, and it's like one of the fastest cars in the world. And you know, at that point, yeah, and that's basically it. And then yeah, and then we went back, and then basically that's it. Day 26 is extremely interesting, and I've been waiting to talk about day 26 for so long because we went to Venezia. Yes, it's not Venezia because apparently Northern Italian accent don't do the pause thing. You know, the Venezia is Venezia. But again, I don't speak Italian. Ciao, by the way. Anyway, Venice. It's one of my favorite places in Italy. But not for the same reason as a lot of the tourists do. I think I love Venice for how bad it looks. I love Venice for its claustrophobic, super narrow alleyways, the canals that just come in and out left and right everywhere. I can't imagine how do you live in this place, okay? How do you live in this place? Normally, if you live in a city, like, hey, Hong Kong here, Helsinki, Finland. I'm just gonna name a few cities which are really city-like Helsinki, Finland, Berlin, Germany, LA. LA is the most city-like city ever. Like, huge roads, buildings, plots, and then, you know, people can go to this place to that place by taking this transportation, and then we have districts and stuff, and then we have Venice. And, okay, you know what? I'm gonna check the size of Venice as well. The size of Venice is 414 kilometers square. And it's not really that big. So I don't understand. What is it like? What is it like to live in this place? I mean, narrow alleyways, and you need to cross like 10 bridges, 12 bridges every day to go to work. Do you even work there? Do people work there? What? And it's so claustrophobic, but in a way, it surprises me because the thing feels like a maze. The thing feels like a freaking maze. And, you know, these alleyways where we're squeezed in between two houses, but then sometimes on top of these houses we have some shelter, so we're constantly going under and out of sunlight. It's like it's a maze, okay? And yeah, anyway, we first went to Ponte Scalzi, and then we went to a restaurant which I believe is Trattoria Harciana, but maybe I'm wrong, because whatever restaurant we have been to, they're all probably closed now, they're all probably gone. And we went to a restaurant, and that restaurant is a pretty special one because in the back of the restaurant there's a statue of a man walking halfway into a wall. Yeah, anyway. And then I am actually a freaking genius. I spent like 2-3 hours or maybe more, and using the video clips that I've taken in Vatican City, I'm gonna map out the entire path I've taken, like my family had taken, to go from the starting point to the plaza of St. Marco. So here we go. First of all, we went to Calle, Bergami, S. Croce, then we went to Salizada della Chiesa, then we went to is it Calle or Calle, Gallion, Calle, Larga dei Bari, Campo Nazario, Sauro, Ruga Bella, Campo S. Giacomo del Orio, Calle del Tentor, Rio della Primo Okay, it's here. Like my son. Oh my gosh, I'm not gonna finish it. But basically, I somehow mapped the entire path I took, all the way from Ponte Scalzi, the main bridge, to St. Marco. And damn, it was fun. It was fun. And again, I crossed like 15 bridges or something, maybe even more, maybe 20, I don't know. But damn, I'm uploading another video as of this moment. Yeah, it's absolutely beautiful. And this is one of those places where you have to go and experience it. If I tell you how beautiful it is, you won't actually understand it, because it's beautiful in a way. It's sort of broken, sturdy. Like, we have a lot of signs. Like, the reason why we knew how to go to Piazza St. Marco is because there were signs pointing that, yes, Piazza St. Marco is this way. And it's like a video game. It's so awesome. It's like a video game. Oh, that sign is over there. Let's follow it. We have no idea where are we going. Google Map isn't really like a huge thing back then. Wow. And back then we used traveling books. Like, we read books to know where we should go. Yeah, anyway. It's crazy, alright? And then at the end we had dinner at Viale Stazione, which I think is somewhere near Venice. Yeah, somewhere near it, but it's inland, not really on the island. Should I even call it an island? It's like an island, but just split up. It's like sinking right now, okay? So please go there if you have time, or else one day the whole thing is gonna sink. But damn, this is beautiful. This is beautiful. We also went to the Bridge of Sighs. The Bridge of Sigh, yeah. Yeah, I still don't understand. The thing looks like a maze. Yeah, so I'm watching my video clips again. Damn, all of these brick walls and concrete walls all being worn off. And, you know, just look at this If you live in Venice, you probably know where this is, or where this was. Damn. And then of course we arrived at Saint Marco Plaza. There are like 2,000 pigeons, and I don't know if you've noticed this, but every single bridge in Venice has a different guardrail, like guardrail pattern. I thought that's amazing. In fact, I think I found a website that tells you every single bridge in Venice. That tells you about that. And, pretty interesting. Anyway, let's skip to day 27, La Foce. But before going to La Foce, we went to Piazza. What? I forgot. Okay, what? Where's this place? Piazza Guglielmo. Oh, right. So it's it's closed now, but before then, 6 years ago, there was a restaurant in this piazza, and yeah, there's a really awesome restaurant, local restaurant. We had seafood spaghetti over there. That one's the favorite pasta I've ever eaten ever. Okay, it's a seafood. Okay, look, man, I'm no expert on pasta. I'm sure there's a name, but it's like broad pasta. I feel so bad about not knowing pasta, but anyway. And then afternoon we went to La Foce, which is apparently a garden, sort of like I think a vineyard and a garden at the same time, and it's a huge garden. Yeah, and it's on the mountains. And as a person from Hong Kong, and as a person who had never been to Europe before 2013 in Italy, I know that somewhere in the world that there are grass hills and gardens that can reach that far, but I never really imagined it. So it was a very beautiful scenery. Imagine waking up and when you look out the window, it's a mountain of grass, and you cannot see another city. It's all just trees and flowers and grass, and there's a friggin' mountain outside your window when you wake up. Okay? It's like, whoa, like this is some Windows screensaver shit. But yeah, anyway, it was a really, really good place. It was a really good place. And day 28, me, my cousins, and my uncle went to Siena. And it's another really famous Italian city, really special as well. It's on the mountains as well, and we had to drive for quite some time over there as well. And this is another really special place because Siena is like a walled off city. It's like a fort, a huge fort, and it's located on top of a mountain, so it's very hidden, it's very subtle. And to enter the thing, you need to go through all of these serpentine roads up the mountain, and it's like it feels like nobody's going there, but I know there are a lot of tourists over there, but it feels like nobody's going there when I went there. Yeah, anyway. Yeah, we went to Siena. I forgot the exact locations I went there because, first of all, when I filmed these video clips, I didn't film every single thing. Right now I do. For the last Europe trip, I did that, and I ended up with like 18 hours of footage. And then for the France and Italy one, I ended up with like 5 hours only, because, you know, I was not really, you know, filming all that much. But as you can see, it's like a more old school European city, except it doesn't feel like a city at all. It feels more like a town. And I'm just gonna show you. Again, if you're from Siena, maybe you know where this place is or where this place was. Maybe it's gone now. Maybe they broke and removed all these houses and made something new out of it. But yeah. Anyway, Siena is beautiful. We didn't stay there for too long, but it was awesome. And then after that, we went back to a restaurant, and I tried to look for this restaurant on Google Maps. I just can't find it at all, no matter how hard I try. So I'm just gonna show you some photos right here. Maybe if you're from Italy, maybe if you're from Siena, Firenze, if you're living in Tuscany or Umbria, maybe you know where this is. Umbria. Sorry. Please tell me if you know where this place is. Please tell me, or was, because this restaurant's not here now. But yeah, after the restaurant, okay, across the restaurant there's a playground, and then it's also on top of a mountain for some reason, and then somewhere far away, not far away, somewhere down the hill, there's like a playground where everybody dances every night. I don't know why. Yeah, anyway, that's basically it for my Italian trip. Day 29, we mostly stayed at the house. Yeah, so in the morning we found this pink baby mouse in our garden, and for some reason it's injured, and it was dying, and it was really saddening. So me and my cousins decided to hold a funeral for the baby mouse. After it had passed away, we put it on a piece of leaf, and then we placed it under a tree, and then we picked up a lot of leaves and we kind of covered it, and we kind of walked around it for a while, and it was really sad, to be honest. It was really sad. And come to think of it, it was actually like wow, like we actually did hold a funeral for it. I know it's not like an official funeral or anything, but we're like, you know what, we respect this mouse's life, and we're gonna hold a funeral for it. And yeah, it was sad. I kind of want to show you the photo of the mouse, not after it's, I think I took a photo of it before it was, you know, dead. So I'm gonna show you the one where it's alive. Oh yeah, we placed our shoes around it and formed a circle. It feels a little occultist, don't you think? But it never was. Anyway, after that we went to the friggin' Val di Chiana outlet village once again, and we had gelato over there once again. Fogliano della Chiana, Arezzo. And then after that we went to Piazza Guglielmo Marconi Castiglione del Lago again. We went to that same restaurant again, Peroni/AZ Vinaroli. Yeah, anyway. And at the end, the owners of the restaurants were really, really nice. My aunt knows how to play the piano, and when the boss, the head manager of the restaurant, asked what my aunt does and what my mom does, my aunt said, you know, she's a pianist, and oh, it just so happens there's a piano in the restaurant, so she played piano over there, and we all cheered, and we all had an amazing last night in Italy. somewhere in Lago. No, not Lago. Lago is a lake. Somewhere in Castiglione del Lago. Yeah. Yeah. What? Okay. Yeah, anyway. And then day 30. In the morning, we went to Fiumicino Airport. We packed our stuffs. And then we flew to Netherlands. Schiphol Airport, or Schiphol Airport, Amsterdam. And then from there, we transferred to another plane and we went back to Hong Kong. And that is the ultimate trip in Italy. I'm really happy that I've been to Siena, Bologna, Venezia, Vatican City, Milano, Roma, Firenze, and also some other small places. But I'll definitely return because now I forgot many things. I didn't take video clips of everything I've seen. So I forgot many things. I think Italy is a really magical country. Yeah, Italy's one of my favorite as well. And I'm definitely going to return. Next time I go to Italy, it's probably going to be 10 years later. But I'm definitely going to go to Naples or Sicily the next time. Palermo in Sicily. Wait. I'm right? Palermo in Sicily. Yep, Palermo is in Sicily. Okay, yeah. And yeah. I feel like countries like Italy, Greece, and Spain, they are like the southern Europe, the very cultured but also very local, southern Europe countries. When you call a country European, there are actually many types of European you're talking about. Like in Central Europe, it's a little more, palaces and castles and nice streets. And then Scandinavian, it's even more like, I can't describe the style. I've been to Scandinavia, but it's a little more stiff. and a little more polished. And countries like Italy is the exact opposite. It's not polished. It's rough around the edges. It has its very old, stubborn styles. It's a little worn off, a little creepy, a little tilted at times. The landscapes, it feels unstable. It feels uncharted. It feels unpredictable, the country. And that's why I like Italy that much, because it's just so heavily stylistic. Yeah, well, anyway, thanks for watching, and tell me what do you want me to do next time. Alaska, USA, Seattle, USA, Los Angeles, USA, Houston, Texas, USA, or do you want me to do a little bit more on China, like the Guangdong province? I'm not going to do the Guangxi province after summer this year because I'm going to go there again this summer. But yeah, Italy, awesome country. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.